Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn GSP with Mahesh. One of the important quality for a cloud architect is always to propose a cost optimized solution. Whether you're proposing it for any kind of scale of organization, it could be enterprise, corporate, it could be mid-scale, startup, anything does not matter. But every time the customer expects always to have a cost optimized solution. That's one of the important things. Now, proposing a cost optimized solution in the beginning of your journey as a cloud architect could be difficult. So I wanted to share some of my mistakes which I had done in the past, and I learned from the mistakes how to propose a cost optimized solution. And I also wanted to share what are the consequences if you forget. Usually, right, when you create some proof of concepts to a customer, it would be really one of the coolest demos which you would have tried to do. But the customer likes it, everything is good. But if you don't decommission your demo, what could be the consequences? So at the end of the month you may get a huge bill. I got something like that. I just wanted to share my real experience with that. So let's just get into the actual thing which happened 1 month before. Let's get into that. All right, so I guess most of you would have watched this video which I did. If I just see, it was done on July 23rd, a video which I did on AutoML Vision, where using AutoML Vision I was able to detect whether people are wearing mask or not. So that was a video which I did, and that video was really had a good reach is what I would say. It had almost like 548 views, 26 likes, really good, and good amount of comments came in. I really liked it. And if I look into the statistics of that, right, so if you just look into the impressions, almost like 10.3 impressions, that was really good. More than usual views was only 447 views. This had double that. That's good. Engagement wise, if you see, uh, almost like 5 minutes people was looking into that video. That was really good. And audience part, if you see, almost like 432 unique viewers had seen this. So that was a really good thing. Good amount of subscribers also increased. So, and same thing was in LinkedIn also. When I posted in the LinkedIn, it had a good reach. So I would say uh, good amount of comments, close to 3000. If I just refresh the screen, I should be able to see how many views it was having. So it had a good impression, like assume I would treat you as my customers. So that's what I would say. It was really good, everything went well. And if you see here, almost like 3364 views, everything was good. And the mistake which I did was I just left the demo like this. Now when I left the demo like this, what happened is what I wanted to show you. So when I left the demo like that, and this was the same project which I used, Learn GCP with Mahesh, and the project ID is Silken Eye with that number. So you can look into the video also. This is the project which I used. Now it was, and I did not forget to disable certain things. I did the video. It was one of the coolest video which I thought I did it, and it was good. I just left it. I should have shut down certain services which I didn't do. Something like which happens in everybody's life. Like you show a very nice demo to a customer, the customer likes it, and you forget to turn on the necessary steps. If you don't turn it off right, your billing can go for a toss. And if you see, my billing has come down almost, it's less than 14 or $15 uh, in INR. So that's what it has come down. So soon this account will be in a read only, or it will be disabled because the billing is going down. So even though I have 180 days. So what was a mistake which I did is what I wanted to show. To know that, right, billing, one of the important thing for a cloud architect is always know when you create a service, what is the cost this is going to incur. So your best friend would be always your pricing calculator. Make sure you use your pricing calculator effectively. Certain products which is in beta or something, you may not get the pricing information of it. But what I would suggest is always to start with, look into your pricing calculator. So that one will give you a good understanding what could be the potential cost of this resource which you are trying to do. So the mistake which I did, I just wanted to show you. Just go to billing. Under billing, you will have an option called as reports. Let's wait for the screen to come up. Yes, the screen has come up, and if I go to reports, and I have lots of projects which I use. So what I will do is I will change this to instead of current month, what I will do is I'll put a custom range, and the range which I'm going to put is exactly the range in which that video was done. If you see, the video was done on 23rd of July. So I'm just going to put that time range, something like 22nd to something like 26th or 27th is what I'm going to put, and we'll see what was the one which incurred so much of cost. So let me put that custom range and change the time to something which was there in July. So that was the time period where I did that video, and change it to July something like 30 should be good. So in that 7 to 8 days, what really happened is what I wanted to know. And I wanted to do a filter by specific product. What was that product which incurred so much of cost is what I wanted to see. And if I put that filter right, I can scroll down to the bottom. It will always show 0 because I'm using a free tier account. So if I scroll down right, you'll see something like this. The best option is always to sort the cost by descending order. So when you do that, you'll come to know the one which incurred a huge amount of cost. So this is showing in INR. Uh, so it's like 900 9,241. So if I just do a conversion to INR to USD, just wanted to show you what was the cost which it incurred. 909,000 241, so roughly around 123 US dollars. That was the cost, and we know Google provides you very generously $300 of credit. No, almost like half, I would say close to half, is incurred only by one small demo which I did, and the mistake which I did was I did not shut it down. So I realized this later. So I guess uh, July 31st or something is where I turned it off. So the mistake, I learned from the mistake that whenever you create one of the coolest demo, you will definitely get good amount of appreciations, praises, all those things. But remember as a cloud architect to shut down those services if it's not required. Shut down those services. Now, if you want to get more details right, what I would suggest is wait for the invoice. So since I did it on the 23rd of July, so it was very easy. So on the 31st, I would have got the month is end. So on 2nd of August, usually 2nd or 1st of 2nd of the month, you will get an invoice. Let me just show you what was the invoice detail. So looking at the invoice is also one of the important tasks as a cloud architect that will give you an understanding how the billing works. So if you understand how the billing works, right, definitely you can create a cost optimized solution. Let's just jump into our invoice which was generated for the month of July. So this is the month of July invoice which is generated for me, and if I scroll down, it shows AutoML Vision. The same number which we saw, if we add, it should come close to that same number. So there are two parts of the this thing. So the billing which it shows, it was an aggregated one. In your invoice, it will be split into two. What is the two part? The first part is training. Remember, we trained 30 images with wearing a mask, 30 images without wearing a mask. We did it. I told it took me roughly around 90 minutes for training. So that one, right, took almost like 798 Indian rupee. That was the cost. But I left the online prediction. So upload an image, it was able to predict me the stuff, right? That part I left it live there. So that was a mistake which I did, and it ran for almost like 83 hours, which costed me the most expensive one, 7,443 Indian rupee. So I should have deleted this online prediction the moment I finished the demo or created the video. So I did not do it. I had to pay a cost for it. So don't try to do this kind of a mistake in your real world, because look into the pricing. So sorry, look into the pricing calculator. That's one important tip that will give you a cost optimized solution. What should you propose? Or if you don't get that, sometimes by doing such mistakes, or in the past if you have aware of that, your organization did some mistake with a, because everybody is learning, so you will learn only by doing mistakes. So look into the previous past invoices. You'll come to know what is the pattern, what kind of products has incurred more costs. So look into that details. That will give you an idea to always design cost optimized solution. So that's the video which I wanted to share today. Like I learned my mistake. It was one of the cool demos, but I forgot to turn it off and I had to pay a huge cost with my free tier account. So don't try to make that mistake. Always try to create a cost optimized solution. That is uh, one of the good signs of a very good cloud architect is what I wanted to convey here. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.